Guys, y'all are not ready for this. So, at this point, every content creator has already made a reaction or a commentary on this new blog post about Origin. But me, we're talking about the meta. My name is Rolling Boy, and today, we're gonna predict the Battles V3 Origin metagame. Before anything else, I would just like to share you this particular Discord comment from Jiho way back, maybe last year, when he said that Origin is like Slay the Spire. So this video is based on the assumption that the gameplay will be heavily inspired by Slay the Spire. So we can start assuming stuff and we can predict the metagame that way. Alright? So let us immediately skip to what I think is gonna be very strong. So right off the bat, I think the meta is gonna revolve around three things, alright? The first one is about Retain. So what is Retain? Retain is a mechanic in Slay the Spire that lets you keep your cards in your hand and not discard them. Just like we learned already, that energy and cards will be discarded by the end of every turn. So Retain is a pretty overpowered mechanic, to be honest. And as we can see here, check this out. The tiny Dino, it says gain 15 damage per turn if retained, max 4 turns. So imagine this. When you retain this card and when you hodl it to your hand for 4 turns, it's like double the damage, right? But the problem is it doesn't have a retain keyword anywhere. We can assume that retain is a keyword because we can see indicators like banish right here. So Tiny Dino in itself is not that strong. But if somehow you can give it a retain keyword, then you can unlock its full potential. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is a mistake on the Sky Mavis team, if they just forgot to put a retain here, or this card doesn't really have retain. But yeah, so that's gonna be the first most OP thing in the game. Retain, guys, retain. Like I said, everything will be discarded from now on, even your energy. So keeping a healthy amount of cards in your hand is very strong advantage. Now, as we talked earlier, there is a possibility to grant like cards additional effects like here. So we are gonna talk about the second most OP and is gonna be a meta thing in Origin once it comes out. These are the power-ups. So imagine, guys, imagine if you can craft a power-up that could grant retain. So you can retain any card in your hand and you can wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. So imagine this one. As we can see, there are several classes over here. Maybe the Beast class is only applicable for Beast cards and the likes. But there's a neutral power-ups here, just like this. Change ability target to the furthest one. So I could imagine that there will also be power-ups that could grant retain. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be the OPest power-up of all time. And as well as power-ups that grant energy, because like we emphasized earlier, cards and energy are now precious resources that you must use per turn. But when there is a way to accumulate them, then you can deal a massive blow to your opponent. So yeah, that is the second thing that is gonna be super meta game in the Origin version, guys. The power-ups. Alright, last but not the least, we are going to talk about zero cost cards. So guys, I think the most logical guess is we are gonna get 3 or 4 energy per turn. So because how can you even play 2 energy cards if you only have 2 energy, right? So yeah, it's probably gonna be 3 or 4 energy. Guys, again, imagine if you have a zero cost card, then you can play it right off the bat. Even if you have no energy, I'm telling you guys, V3 is going to be the zero cost meta. I'm telling you right now, everyone. Yeah, zero cost are gonna be super important in V3. Because imagine that, you're very limited to your options, right? So yeah, it's pretty logical to assume that retain cards and zero cost cards are gonna be OP. Oh, and also, if there are ways to gain energy, like in Slay the Spire, then that's probably gonna be OP as well. And that's it, guys. That's it. I'm telling you, Sky Mavis is going to nerf those mechanics and cards before they even release it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and share it to your friends, share it on Twitter, tag me, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.